You know my dog, Augie. He's a constant source of joy and admittedly a bit of a goofball. He's a very good boy, a truly exceptional companion, but he didn't always know how to do his adorable high five. It wasn't an innate skill, something he was born with. He didn't just wake up one day, stretch, and suddenly know the trick. It took time, patience, and a whole lot of tiny treats. If I'd just said, "Augie, high five," out of the blue, expecting him to understand, he'd have stared at me, those big, innocent eyes just waiting for a treat, completely clueless about what I was asking. So how did we get there? How did we transform a clueless pup into a high-fiving superstar? We started small, really small, microscopic even. I'd hold out my hand, palm up, inviting him to interact, and if he even glanced at it, even the slightest flicker of attention, he got a treat. Immediate positive reinforcement. Next, he'd sniff my hand. Treat. Progress. Then maybe touch it with his nose. Treat. Another step forward. Each tiny movement, each small interaction was a win, a reason to celebrate. We took puppy steps, building on each success, slowly but surely moving towards the goal. I celebrated every little try, a weight shift, indicating he was thinking about it, a paw lift, even the slightest one, even a millimeter off the ground. That was progress. It's like learning to dance. You can't expect perfection right away. You don't start with a pirouette, a complex and challenging move. You start with the basics, the fundamental steps. What we were doing was shaping and molding his behavior, much like a sculptor working with clay. Breaking a new behavior, a complex action, into small manageable pieces, bite-sized chunks that he could easily understand and accomplish. I rewarded each step, no matter how small, until suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, Augie was a high-five champion. It wasn't magic, no mystical forces at play here. It was a conversation without words, a silent exchange of cues and rewards, using timing and treats, carefully planned and executed. Shaping let me guide Augie's natural movements, his instincts and tendencies, into something new and fun. I noticed and celebrated the small stuff, the almost imperceptible improvements, and that's how he became the high-five king of our house, the reigning champion of paw-to-hand contact. The secret? Are you ready for it? Reward progress, not perfection. Aim for improvement, not flawless execution. Every little step was a building block, a stepping stone on the path to success. That's how you teach any new trick. From sitting to staying to even rolling over, one tiny success at a time. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how small. It's not about sudden understanding. It's not about waiting for that aha moment. It's about guiding and celebrating each try, each attempt, each small step in the right direction. And that's the art of the high five, the secret to unlocking your dog's hidden talents. So, what is shaping? It's teaching a new behavior by rewarding closer and closer attempts at that behavior. Think of it like sculpting. You chip away bit by bit until the shape you want appears. You're not forcing anything. You're guiding what's already there. Let's say you want to teach a friend to shoot a basketball free throw. You don't start by demanding a perfect shot. First, you reward them for hitting the backboard. Once that's easy, you only reward shots that hit the rim. Then, only shots that go in. This is called differential reinforcement, rewarding better attempts and ignoring the old ones. Each step is a successive approximation, getting closer to the final goal. You build the skill piece by piece with patience and positive reinforcement. That's shaping in a nutshell, kind, effective, and it works for everyone, puppies and people alike. It's about progress, not perfection. Shaping isn't just for one kind of trick. It's a fundamental principle that applies far beyond simple commands. It's incredibly versatile, applicable to a wide range of skills and behaviors, making it a powerful tool in any learning environment. There's shaping across different response topographies, where we're not just refining a single action, which means the physical movements change at each step. Each stage presents a new physical challenge and a new opportunity for reinforcement. Think of Augie's high five. It's a perfect example of shaping across different movements. First, he looked at my hand, showing initial engagement and focus, then sniffed, exploring the target and gathering information, then touched, making initial contact and testing the waters, then lifted his paw, completing the action and achieving the desired behavior. Each step looked different, a clear progression of distinct actions leading to the final high five. Or teaching a child to say bubble, another great example of shaping complex behavior. First, any sound, acknowledging the initial attempt at vocalization, then buh, rewarding the approximation of the first syllable, then booba, reinforcing the repetition and rhythm of the word, then bubble, celebrating the successful pronunciation of the complete word. Each step is a new form of the behavior, a distinct stage in the learning process. Then, there's shaping within a single response topography, where the core action remains consistent. Here, the movement stays the same, but the focus shifts to refining its execution. But you change its quality, focusing on aspects like precision, power, or smoothness, like intensity, increasing the force or energy behind the movement. Duration, extending the length of time the action is performed, or accuracy, improving the precision and correctness of the movement. For example, a basketball player always throws the ball, but the goal is to improve the shot. But you shape how close the throw gets to the basket, gradually increasing accuracy and consistency. Or a pianist learning to press a key with just the right force, developing a nuanced touch. Or someone holding a yoga pose for longer and longer, building strength and endurance. The action stays the same, but you refine it, pushing the boundaries of performance. Shaping lets you build new skills or perfect existing ones, step by step, making even complex tasks achievable. Whether you're changing the form or the quality, the underlying principle remains the same. It's all about rewarding progress, acknowledging and reinforcing each step towards the desired outcome. You can teach almost anything by breaking it down into manageable steps and celebrating each improvement, no matter how small, to encourage continued effort. Across behaviors or within them, shaping is your tool for growth, a pathway to mastery. It's about guiding, not forcing, creating a positive and supportive learning environment. Every skill can be built this way. That's the power of shaping, a testament to the potential for growth within us all. Shaping is powerful, a cornerstone of effective learning. It allows for the gradual development of complex behaviors, one small step at a time. But sometimes, especially when you're working on simpler tasks or have limited time, you want to speed things up and find more efficient methods. Enter clicker training, a little plastic box that makes a sharp, distinct click. It's a simple tool with profound implications for how we communicate with learners. First, you teach the learner that click means treat. This association is crucial. It transforms the click into a conditioned reinforcer. Soon, the click itself becomes a reward, a signal of success and positive reinforcement, marking the exact moment the right behavior happens. This precision is key to effective learning, eliminating ambiguity and reinforcing the desired action. It's precise and fast, a game changer for both trainers and learners. No more fumbling for treats and missing the moment. The click is always ready, always accurate. The click bridges the gap between action and reward, creating a clear and immediate connection, making learning clear and efficient. Prompts are another way to help guide the learning process. A prompt is a hint, a subtle cue designed to encourage the desired behavior. Maybe you gently guide a child's hand to wave, providing physical support and direction, then reward them with praise and affection. Over time, you fade the prompt, gradually reducing the level of assistance, until they do it on their own, demonstrating true understanding and mastery. You can also set up the environment to facilitate learning, to make the right behavior more likely and easier to achieve. Want your cat to use its carrier without a struggle? Leave it out in a common area, make it comfy with a soft blanket, toss in treats and toys. Now the cat wants to go in, associating the carrier with positive experiences, and you can shape staying inside longer, gradually increasing the duration. You're not waiting for a miracle. You're actively engineering the environment to encourage success. You're making success easier and more likely through thoughtful planning and execution. Clicks, prompts, and smart setups make shaping faster and smoother, streamlining the learning process. It's about clear communication, ensuring the learner understands what's expected, and setting up for success by creating an environment conducive to learning. The right tools used effectively make all the difference in achieving your training goals. That's how you get results, fast and efficiently, making the learning journey enjoyable for everyone involved. Shaping isn't just for animal tricks, it's everywhere. In healthcare, therapists use shaping to help patients relearn to walk or speak, rewarding tiny improvements. Video games use shaping too. You start with easy levels, get rewarded and build skills step by step. Scientists train hero rats to find landmines using shaping and clickers, saving lives. In robotics, and AI programmers use shaping to teach machines complex tasks, rewarding each closer attempt. From therapy to technology, shaping is changing lives. It's a universal tool for learning and progress. Wherever you see step-by-step improvement, shaping is at work. Ready to try shaping? Here's how to start. First, pick a clear, specific target behavior. Sit and stay for 10 seconds is better than be good. You can decide if shaping is needed. If it's a brand new skill, it's perfect. Identify your starting point. What can the learner already do? Please plan your successive approximations and then write down each baby step. Start with step 1. When it happens, reward immediately and enthusiastically. Once that step is consistent, raise the bar and only reward the next step. This is differential reinforcement, rewarding progress, not old habits. Move through your steps until you reach the final goal. Stay patient, keep it positive, and celebrate every small victory. Flexibility helps, but a plan keeps you on track. Shaping is like a recipe. Follow the steps and you'll get results. Anyone can do it. Start small and build up. The secret is rewarding progress, one step at a time. That's how you become a shaping superstar. Let's break down the key terms of shaping. Shaping, reinforcing successive approximations to a final target behavior. Differential reinforcement, reward one behavior, ignore another, to guide improvement. Successive approximations are the baby steps between where you start and your goal. For Augie's high five, it was looking, sniffing, touching, then lifting his paw. Clicker training uses a click as a precise, conditioned reinforcer to mark the right moment. Extinction-induced variability occurs when you stop rewarding an old behavior. The learner tries new things, giving you more to shape. These terms are the language of behavior change. They help you understand and guide learning. You don't need to be a scientist, but you need to know the basics. Shaping is about guiding, not guessing. Use these tools, and you'll see real progress. It's a simple language with powerful results. Now you can talk the talk and shape the walk. Let's recap. Augie's high five showed us shaping, building up to a goal step by step. Shaping is practical, logical, and about celebrating progress. You start with what the learner can do, then gently raise the bar. Differential reinforcement is the heart. Reward what's closer to the goal, ignore what's not. Shaping works across different behaviors or within one, refining skills or building new ones. Tools like clickers and prompts make it faster and clearer. Shaping is everywhere, in therapy, games, even landmine-sniffing rats. It's about breaking down big goals into small, rewarding steps. The principle is simple, but the impact is huge. Shaping changes lives, one tiny win at a time. Now it's your turn. Where can you use shaping in your life? Want to study more? Start with 5 minutes. Reward yourself, then build up. Want to exercise? Start by just putting on your workout clothes, then stretch, then walk. Shape your own habits, one small step at a time. Use shaping with others too. Catch someone doing something right and reinforce it. Positive reinforcement is more powerful than criticism. Start small, break down your goal, and reward progress. Be patient with yourself and others. Shaping is about seeing effort, not just results. It's a compassionate, effective way to learn and teach. Try it with a pet, a friend, or yourself. Notice and celebrate every little win. You've got this. Be a shaper and be kind. And that's the shape of shaping. Whether it's teaching a child to tie their shoes or training your dog to sit politely, shaping is the secret sauce behind those small steps toward big wins. If this video helped clarify the concept, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your study crew. And hey, keep shaping your future, one behavior at a time. See you in the next ChapterCast.